Chapter 1: The Ordinary Life of Alex. In a bustling city in the United States, there lived a young man named Alex. He was 28 years old and worked a regular office job in New York City. Every morning, Alex woke up at 7 a.m., rushed to catch the subway, and spent his day sitting at a desk, answering emails and attending meetings. He earned a decent salary, enough to pay for his small apartment, eat out with friends on weekends, and scroll through social media for hours. Alex often felt something was missing. He dreamed of bigger things when he was younger, starting his own business, traveling the world, or writing a book, but life got in the way. "I'll do it later," he would tell himself. "There's plenty of time." Days turned into weeks, weeks into months, and months into years. Before he knew it, he was stuck in a routine that felt safe but empty. One evening, after a long day at work, Alex sat on his couch watching motivational videos on YouTube. One video caught his eye. "Don't waste your life, learn English through motivation." But instead of feeling inspired, he closed the app and went to bed early. Deep down, he knew he was wasting his precious time. Hook, what if tomorrow never comes? Will you regret the dreams you never chased? If you're enjoying this story and want more motivational, English-graded readers like this, don't forget to subscribe to the channel for daily listening practice. Chapter 2: The Wake-Up Call. One weekend, Alex visited his grandfather in a quiet suburb outside Chicago. His grandfather was 85 years old, full of stories from his youth. He had traveled across the country during the Great Depression, built a successful small business, and raised a family. Now, sitting in his rocking chair, he looked at Alex with wise eyes. "Son," he said, "time is the one thing you can't get back. I see so many people like you, smart, capable, but afraid to take risks. They waste their lives on small things, endless scrolling, meaningless jobs, waiting for the perfect moment." Alex listened quietly. His grandfather continued, "I once knew a man who retired early, thinking he had all the time in the world to enjoy life. He bought a boat, planned trips, but one day he got sick and passed away suddenly. All those plans? Gone. Don't wait, Alex. Life is short." That night, Alex couldn't sleep. He thought about his own life. How many hours had he spent watching TV shows or playing video games? How many opportunities had he ignored because he was scared of failing? Hook, regret hurts more than failure. What's stopping you from starting today? Subscribe to the channel now for more inspiring stories that will help you improve your English while motivating you to live better. Chapter 3: The Turning Point. Back in New York, Alex decided it was time for change. He started small. Instead of scrolling on his phone in the morning, he read books about successful people. He learned about entrepreneurs who started with nothing and built empires. One story inspired him the most. A man who quit his job at 30 to start a tech company. It failed twice, but on the third try it became huge. Alex realized that failure wasn't the end. It was part of the journey. He began writing down his dreams. Open a coffee shop that also sold books. Travel to Europe. Learn new skills like public speaking. He joined online communities where people shared motivational stories. Every day, he practiced English by listening to podcasts and reading graded readers. If I can improve my skills, he thought, I can achieve anything. But change wasn't easy. Friends laughed at his ideas. "You're crazy," they said. "Stick to your safe job." His boss gave him more work, making him tired. Some days Alex wanted to give up. Hook, the world will try to pull you back to average. Will you fight for your dreams? Hit that subscribe button on the channel and turn on notifications. New motivational English stories every week to fuel your growth. Chapter 4: Facing Challenges. Months passed. Alex saved money and took online courses in business. He worked on his coffee shop idea after work and on weekends. He even started a small blog sharing motivational tips in English. Practicing his writing. One day, disaster struck. The company he worked for downsized and Alex lost his job. Panic set in. Bills piled up. Friends said, "I told you so." But Alex remembered his grandfather's words. This was his chance. He used his savings to open a tiny coffee shop in Brooklyn. It was scary. No steady paycheck, long hours, uncertainty. The first few months were tough. Few customers came. He almost closed it. But Alex didn't quit. He improved the menu, hosted English conversation meetups to attract learners, and shared his story online. Slowly people came. They loved the cozy space and the motivational quotes on the walls. Hook, success comes after the storm. Are you ready to push through the hard times? Subscribe to the channel today. Let's learn English together and build a life without regrets. Chapter 5. The Transformation. A year later, Alex's coffee shop was thriving. He hired staff, expanded the space, and even started hosting motivational events. People from all over the city came to hear speakers talk about not wasting life. Alex traveled to California for the first time, visited national parks, and wrote his first book, Don't Waste Your Life Lessons. From an ordinary guy, it became popular among young adults learning English and seeking motivation. He visited his grandfather again. The old man smiled proudly. You did it, son. You chose not to waste your life. Alex realized that life isn't about being perfect. It's about action, growth, and making every day count. He no longer feared failure. He embraced it as a teacher. Now Alex ends every event with this message. You have one life. Don't waste it on fear or excuses. Start now. Dream big. Act fast. Your story isn't over yet. What's the next chapter going to say about you? If this story motivated you, subscribe to the channel for more graded readers, listening practice, and life-changing motivation in English. Chapter 6. Lessons for Everyone. Alex's journey teaches us powerful lessons. Time is your most valuable asset. Use it wisely. Regret comes from not trying, not from failing. Start small, but start today. Surround yourself with positive influences. Motivation fades, discipline lasts. Help others along the way. In the end, a life well lived is one full of purpose, risks, and joy. Don't look back years from now wishing you had done more. Hook. Today is the perfect day to begin. What will you do right now? Subscribe to the channel and join thousands, improving their English while transforming their lives. Chapter 7. Your turn. This story is not just about Alex, it's about you. Wherever you are in the United States or around the world, ask yourself, am I wasting my life? Or am I building something meaningful? Take that first step today. Learn a new skill. Chase that dream. Speak up, travel, create. Because one day you'll look back and be glad you didn't waste it. Final hook, the clock is ticking. Make your life count. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel for endless motivation, English practice, and stories that inspire action.